Alright, let's do a quick first gear. VTEC, baby! So good. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on Kevin on Cars. My name is Kevin, and today we have a 2005 Acura RSX, and it's the base model, not the Type S. So, as usual, I will show you guys a quick walk around, and let's go for a drive. So, yeah, this is basically the RSX. This car is not in its most pristine conditions, as you can see, but for a 16-year-old car, I say this is pretty good. So yeah, I'm not gonna waste too much of your time, because if you want to see a full review of this car's exterior, I have a separate video that I will link somewhere above. So let's get going and down this beautiful back road on this beautiful day. So, all right, no cars. All right, we're good. So, first I'll talk about this gearbox. It's automatic, as I said, as you can see, and it actually pleasantly surprised me. So if you plug it into the manual mode, it shifts slowly compared to today's standard. So like this, downshift, upshift, downshift, but it's actually not bad. And as you can hear, we're at VTEC, baby. The road quality is not the best also, so wow, dude. This motor, this K20 motor, it's a famous Honda motor, just sings to almost 7,000 RPM, and at around 5,000 RPM or so, you can feel what Honda calls a VTEC. That's where you get your maximum power and torque, and it's extremely satisfactory to hit that. See, there's nothing. There you go. It just gives you that shove at that RPM. And also, as you can hear back there, that this transmission doesn't automatically shift up when you hit the red line, which is one of the best things you can ever ask for, because this makes it feel like a manual, and it makes you feel like that you are in control of shifting. Oh, this road is bad. This part is bad, but it'll get better though. So yeah, hold on a minute. All right, there we go. It was hitting my nose before, so fixed. All right, anyways, this transmission, I originally thought it would be really garbage, but it actually pleasantly surprises me for the way it shifts and the way it holds the RPM. See right there, holds it at red line, and it just keeps bouncing off, like boop 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 boop, bounce off the limiter. It's just so fun. And yeah, all right, let's talk about the here, let me just put in And let's talk about the chassis and suspension. So the suspension, I think, is what this car is missing. For a sports car, I think it's too soft, but for a daily driver, it's a bit too stiff. And when you go over bumps, it doesn't give you that confidence that you might get in some better sports cars. And even compared to my Mini, I feel like my Mini does a way better job in absorbing these bumps. But a quick way to fix this is to have aftermarket suspension. You can either do like a cheaper way, which to put some springs, so it both lowers the car, makes it a little better, and also gives a little bit of a better handling. Or you can do coilovers, which is literally changing the whole shock on all four corners. That not only allows you to have better cornering, it also allows you to adjust the ride height and the dampening, so you can literally have the optimal performance. So yeah, suspension is probably one of the few negatives of this car. Alright, now we can talk about the steering. So there's no car behind. So here. So the steering itself, I feel, is a little bit sluggish. The rack is a bit slow, so you have to put a more input to get the turning radius you want. So I think if you have a quicker steering, it will make this car feel even more like a go-kart. And the steering itself, it's actually pretty nicely weighted, so it has a weight to it, but you don't really get much feel. So you don't feel all the imperfection of the road. You don't feel where your tire is doing. So I think the steering also missed the point of being a go-kart. However, the steering wheel itself is actually pretty good, because it's, oh, there we go, that's the limit of these tires. So the steering wheel itself is really nice to hold, as I was saying. And even after 16 years of when it is made, it still feels very solid. Nothing is like peeling off or anything. And yeah, really good, the steering wheel. Alright, lastly, the seats and the seating position. I think the seats are really nice, especially these cloth seats. These hugs you really well. It has very strong side bolstering, but it also has a lot of grip because of the material, the cloth material. You can also option this with the leather seats, and if you're looking for a used one, you probably shouldn't get the leather seats, because it's literally 16 years old and leather doesn't really hold up after all the time. Alright, let's do a quick first gear. VTEC, baby! So good. Wow. Dude, in my opinion, the motor itself worth $5,000. Like, just the motor. Dude, just listen to that. And speaking of the motor, this is why it's so famous, because it's so good. So this motor is not only good in the cars that has it stock, but also is extremely popular in motor swaps onto like other cars. For example, one I know is the classic Mini Cooper. So there's like a company that refurnishes the very classic Mini Coopers that are from a long time ago, and they put these K20 Honda motors in there, and it made them literally a beast to drive. So this just shows its performance and its reliability. So yeah. Oh yeah, this car has over 150,000 miles onto it, and it still drives completely fine, zero problems. And this is not even the best sample of the RSX, and it's already like pretty freaking good. So if you get a good one, it'll be even better. And one more thing for the handling. I feel like the handling is limited for this car by its tires. So right now we're going into a very technical part of this drive, and doesn't give me too much confidence because it's not gripping. So if you put on some really nice sticky summer tires, like some Pilot Sport 4S's, or I don't know, some good tires, it will definitely handle and perform much better. Yeah, the suspension doesn't handle bumps well. I just get thrown into midair through all the bumps, but then I don't really feel much of the bumps. So yeah, not the best suspension in my opinion. There you go, there's the tires. Oh, just understeers. But then yeah, it's pretty much it for today's video. And let's send it off with some quick VTEC pulls. Hold on, I'm going too fast. Actually, no, I don't think we have any straight lines yet. Here, y'all can wait a little bit. Okay, there we go. VTEC. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you do, please like the video. And if you want to see more of this content, please subscribe to my channel. And as always, drive safe, have fun. See you guys next time. Wow, this is fun.